Grand Rising, beautiful, melanated, original, whatever you respectfully call yourself, people. It's your girl, the Queen. I'm here at my Straight No Chaser with the Queen podcast. I decided to go live because I never really go live because I'm always busy. Because, yes, I do work for myself. And this is one of my days. And as you can look around me, you'll see ton and ton of laundry. This is what happens not when laundry gets back up, but this is what happens at the end of my week. So when I clean rooms, I have to clean them. It's like I work for myself. There's different ways. Hey, Pride Bentley. I decided to go live this morning while I'm in here. Hey, Queen Kathy, Queen Pride Bentley. Hi, Queens. Look, this is Grand Rising to everyone that's coming in. I didn't think nobody was up. So I was just saying, like, this is what my day usually consists of. And so when I'm getting bags and stuff ready, so I work for myself. There's different ways of working for yourself. And well, you be safe, Pride Queen. Look, there's different ways to work for yourself. And so I clean vacation homes. I do construction cleans, but I do vacation homes and Airbnbs and stuff. And so I'm not in my storage. This is actually my garage. And so I hate having a lot of operations here, but as you can see, laundry gets out of hand. As you can see, um, I think my life had threw up laundry. And so this is a lucrative business. It's just physical. And that's why I'm tired all the time. So right now, I told Quincy, I was like, I'm going to show y'all what my day consists of. So right now, when I clean for myself, because I manage and do it myself, I get some of my properties through management companies. This is just a little tip. And I look at it like when I used to hustle with, like when you're out in the corner, you selling drugs, you got to get this and that. So I look at this as my hustle. Get out the streets and do something else. There's other hustles that can make you quick money. You might just have to do a little work. So I have to get the bag. This is what we call the laundry bag. And this is what I call an amenity bag. The laundry bag is I'm going to put all the linens, meaning the sheets, and then the terries, meaning the towels, all in a bag. And then I'm going to put my amenity bag. The amenity has tissue, paper towels, garbage bags, um, soap, like, hold on, let me show you something that's down here. I usually have shampoos and stuff. I usually have an assembly line going, but we've been having a lot of rooms and we getting ready for the trip. So I've been packing bags all crazy. So this is this is how you not get off track. So basically I got this one room I gotta pack. So this room that I'm getting ready to pack, it has two double beds, a king set. It's gonna use 8 towels because I put 4 towels in each bathroom because most units have 2 bathrooms. So I'm gonna put 4 towels in each bathroom, 4 hand cloths or bath cloths in each bathroom, something like this. That's a hand cloth, bath cloth. The pale people they call it something different, honey. And they have the bidets, and then I'm gonna put a bath mat and a makeup rag in some of them. So right now I'm checking my sheets because I make sure that it doesn't have any stains. Let me tell y'all something out there. Sometimes the sheets have stains, but it doesn't mean that it's not clean. Because sometimes, uh, kids have markers or it might be something. And I make sure we clean our sheets and look over here. Hold on. Bleach, 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 bleach. I ain't even gonna show the name brand. But I guess you can see what I'm doing. So right now I'm trying to get my bag together. These are my laundry bags, as I say. I'm gonna have 2 different rooms today. So let me get here. I need to be at this table. I don't know if y'all can see me here at this table. This is my work table when I'm at home, and then my storage unit is way bigger. I'm going to be changing up some of my business because it's pretty good. You could get paid maybe 70. I pay out between 70 to $100 per unit if you clean it. Most of the time, it should take you no more than 2 hours unless the unit is really messy. And then sometimes we got to charge guests extra. If you go in a place and you tear that unit up, you might get extra charges. So, um, hold on one second. So it's a lucrative business because, like I said, most of the time I pay people $70 if they do a 2 bedroom, 2 bath unit. And so I want to show y'all how the money works. So if I pay you $70 and it takes you an hour or two to clean it, I just paid you 30 something dollars an hour. People sleep on small black business owners, but I do my thing because I can pat myself on the back a little bit just because I don't show and don't get on camera and everything because a lot of stuff is personal. I don't need these nuts following people that I know or messing with people. But I got my LLC. I actually got two, and I showed one of my um workers, not my workers, but it's a family friend. He got his LLC and he's working with me. So I had so much because you can't be in two places at one time. The only thing about this business is physically being there. And I transferred some of my contracts over to him. So I'm going to be, if people are interested in learning how to make a lucrative business in cleaning, I can show you. But he turned it over and I basically did a favor with him with no charges and stuff, show him how, because he's my protege, as I say, and show him how to, make money with this. And I passed over with some of my contracts to him and he makes at least 500 plus a week. Some weeks could be good, some weeks it'll be more than that. But with the work he do, he has to, when we work, you got to go get helpers. So he has to pay his helper. But it's a lucrative business because these people do not like to clean themselves. We on live, baby. Thank you. He wouldn't go get my coffee while I'm making bags. He hate making bags. I didn't know. You could talk to him, baby. I was telling them about the business. I'm finna get started. So we got El Matadors. I'm gonna start with. That's one of these units. You'll hand me some towels. Ooh, what is this? The rag must have fell on the ground. It's all dusty. And so, yeah, so I'm getting my towels together. I don't know what this is. It must fail. So I know we're gonna have to stop by Walmart or somewhere. And I hate Walmart, but most of the time when I'm slacking, I think I'm gonna need some bath rags. So you might not see me pack those. I'm gonna have to make a run because it's those I don't put nasty bath rags in people rooms. So I'm one of these cleaners. I'm gonna tell y'all some tricks when and everything. So I always tell my sister carry your little bleach water and stuff. That's their business. And I always spray my sheets. So when we do go and stay in other places, we carry a little bleach water and spray the sheets because they're supposed to wash them and they're supposed to wash them at a certain temperature and with certain stuff so they can kill germs. But I'm a germ freak. And so I made sure that everything is sprayed, disinfected, and everything. And this towel, I think, got a little stain on it. And so this is a bath mat, and I fold towels. So y'all to see my videos. I always say this is how you fold a towel. Hug, hug. And I'm getting ready to show you. I think I've showed you a fold before. I don't have time to fold right now. I got to get this back because I want to get the day over with. Nation meeting. We're not gonna be long today because I have a lot of work. Oh, there is some. We did find some bath cloths and pillowcases. And one thing that the people are supposed to have things that you could check when you're in there, which is law. When you go in your hotel or your inn or condo, pillow protectors. It looks like a pillowcase with a zipper. That's a pillow protector. That's because y'all are using the same pillows. People laying their heads down. So we put pillow protectors, and then you put the pillowcase over it. And I know the law in the state of Florida, each bed is supposed to have a mattress protector. That helps with bed bugs and all that other stuff. So that's something that you could be looking at when here's a bunch of towels in this bag I was going to use. When you're out here, yeah, with the extra. I got a king sheet right here. Yeah, the twins are in there. We don't need twins. Yes, we do. We do. We do. Not Matador is for 7 seeds. And then when sometimes like the units, I have lots of them, but when you clean them so much, you basically know it's kind of like your other house. So you go and you just go to that house to clean. So you kind of know where little stuff at and when people take stuff or break stuff. And most of the time I can't we don't just clean, we have to be inspectors. So basically we have to make sure we keep up with the owners and let them know that um if anything is broke, if light bulbs are out or something like that. So when you go out and you rent these Airbnbs and stuff, always keep up with your owner. Some owners, they don't care nothing about nothing but the money, so they don't put a lot of nice stuff in there, or they use cheap stuff, or they don't want to pay their workers. That's the problem. But the thing is, with this business, you can make a lot of money. It's just physical, and I look at it as going to the gym. I'm getting older, so like they say, body in motion tends to stay in motion. So I have to get it in motion all the time. So I'm counting out right now. We counting out our sheets, and then sometimes I have a laundry person, and you'll meet them. Like, let me show you something. I don't know if y'all can see all of this. See all of that in my corner over there. That's nothing but clean laundry. This is where the hubby bakes music, and then over here I have a lot of my amenities, and I have another extra washing machine and another. That's an extra washer or dryer. One of my dryers broke, so yeah, that's the broken dryer. And then we have extra washing machines and stuff. And like I said, this is just a glimpse because y'all, I'm going to film when I do my storage cleaning because I have to spring clean for storage. So most of the time when we're rushing and we got 5 and 10 rooms a day, by the time we get back, everybody dropping off their bags, and I got all this laundry and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you have to keep it organized. Me, I'm an organizer. It's not much to me, but um I don't like a lot of power stuff. So I have to take all this stuff. I have to make sure I buy shelves so I can have towels on one, sheets and all that, and have my assembly line. So a lot of people that clean, just because people got cleaning companies, some people clean businesses. That's commercial cleaning. When you go in there cleaning offices and stuff like that, that's like more of janitorial and stuff. I ain't really did that. I do more construction cleans. If you see somebody, if you see them building, new structures and stuff, I've got the chance to be blessed by the universe for giving me opportunities, and I don't look at those lightly. The opportunities we've done Panera Bread, we've done doctors' offices that they built, and we've been doing a couple of high schools that they've been remodeling, and so that's why when you hear other videos besides me being straight no chaser with the queen and the nation, that's why I look at trying to solve our problems as melanated people, because I say all white people are not racist, even though we know there's intent, but I'm gonna be human with it. A lot of my opportunities came from white people trying to show that they're not racist. So they really go out their way to try to give me work and to help. So I do appreciate that, because at the end of the day, we're not trying to get our place in the world so we can do them wrong. We want humanity. We want to be treated nice. It should be a couple of white people that has to sneak or go out their way to help a few black people because they know racism is there. Those white people that help me, I need them to speak up more. But put money in my pocket too. That speaks a lot of volume. So, hand towels. This is what I'm saying. One, we folded, 2, 3, 4. And sometimes my laundry person that come, um, I don't have a big building yet. Hopefully that's in the future. My laundry person, I usually most of the time when she pick up, I'm spending about 100 and something to 200 and something a day in laundry, and then I pay her 15 to and plus tips an hour to do laundry, and I provide all the washing powder and all that other stuff. So that's just a little glimpse into what my day consists of when I'm out here trying to put things together. I don't know what you see what y'all see, Quincy. Let me tell you something. Running the business with men, they be so unorganized. That's why they have to get out my way, let me organize it. I tell them keep their caddies clean, keep everything clean, because I hate when we go in the unit, you don't need all these bottles of chemicals and stuff. Let me show you what a caddy is. This is a caddy. This is what I carry. This is a small caddy. This is a big caddy. It has all your stuff in here. And so hold on. So I have to get onto them. And then here's my laundry thing. My pen and my coins. She always brings back my extra change. It's good when you have somebody. One moment. It's good when you have somebody that you can trust, because I give her my money. I pay her. She brings back whatever. I mean, it's good to have somebody that you could trust, and she's black. Most of my employees, I try to hire mostly black people, but I do have white people that work for me too, and I treat them just as good as I treat my other people. I try to buy lunch. I treat people as humans with respect. So this is just an insight of what people say. Besides my videos, I go hard when I'm making examples, is to boom, put that sting in your mind so you can think. I used to say I'm trying to make you think, and you can look at my videos from Facebook way back then. I stopped saying it because I didn't want Dane Calloway thinking that I am taking his thing. So I go hard to make you think, but it's only to get the attention and then to bring up them uncomfortable subjects. But it doesn't mean that I hate other people, and it doesn't mean us as white people that might look, doesn't mean we hate you as people. We just want our place in life, and we don't want to be bothered. I got to do this all day. I work. I don't need to go in the grocery store and have to be bothered with Karen with the bad hair, because you decided you want to be my ruler, or whatever society done made you. Or if I'm driving down the street, I don't need Deputy Dick Dingaling to pull me over with his gun in his hand. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm putting baking soda. But look, this right here is good for your laundry. Baking soda. You know how they make you buy this OxyClean stuff? Get you some bleach, get you some baking soda, and put that in your wash. That'll help a lot with your stains. So let me go ahead and get these towels in here. This is a floor mat. This is a hand towel. Okay, so I got to count my towels in here. So give me 1 minute. One. And most of the time, I have my towels folded in a pattern, because if you look at any of my videos and pictures from the past, I fold my towels a certain way because it helps. I do designs. I got learning to do my towel designs. It's kind of like signing my name when I'm finished cleaning. So I do towel designs, and I teach my people to do a little bit of design, because I'm a person that like to travel. And when I walk in a room, I want to be like, oh, it looks so clean. So I tell people presentation is everything. I tell my workers presentation is everything. I don't have on my uniform today, but I wear many hats. And so I tell my people presentation is everything. So make the towels, don't just throw them up there, because when people come in and they see you took the time to fold your towels in the shape, I got it from the carnival, so it's kind of like my signature. So people know when I work. My property managers know when I'm there, because they can tell about my tower signature, or at least my people now. And so I told them it's kind of like boom, signing your name. And then when you go back in there, you know that you have cleaned, and you know that when the people come in, they know that you took the extra time for your room. And that's what I do. Let me show you another hat. I got all kinds of hats. This is my construction hat when I'm out there at my construction cleans. This is my feather dusters. These are my real tools. Magic erasers, sponges. This is what my life consists of, cleaning up shit. But I don't have a construction clean today. We had some last week. And you got to wear your hard hats at a construction clean. You have to have your hats and your loud colors and stuff, because you have machines and people going around, and you don't want to be crushed or anything. And so what I want to do is be able to teach children how to. I have, most of the time I have my daughter and my grandkids. And I'm gonna put this bag down right here. I have my grandkids helping me, because it teaches them, and they know how to clean. Most of the time I hire somebody, when you got a business, most of the time when I hire somebody, my grandkids and all of them, they'll be like, when they don't want to clean, I can have them inspect, because they've been cleaning with me so long. And The funny thing is they don't want to clean up at home. But when I hire somebody, you'll be amazed at some grown people that don't know how to clean. People think you when I go in and clean, when you go in to clean units, you clean like you at home. No, you gotta clean a unit like nobody like the last guest never was there. So it's not you don't clean it like you clean your house. You gotta open up stuff. You gotta wipe them. You gotta make sure the light switches are wiped. The handles for germs, the bathroom. You got to look around the toilet. Look on your toilets right now. Look at the back of it. Look at them little things on the bottom, the screws that screw in the toilet. Them little white caps that's on the side. You got to wipe that and stuff. So we make sure that nothing exists. That the last person is not the last person that we don't show any evidence of the last person being there. We probably gonna have to get some more, baby. We're gonna have to get some more. This is El Matador. These are the makeup rags. And that's so that most of the time if you see makeup rags, or let me show you these. Makeup wipes or makeup removers, we put those in there for a reason. This or that, this is black. Why? Because if you have makeup on, and white women, y'all are the main ones, even though it don't seem like it, I can tell if a black person stayed in the room, or if I can tell if a white person, can't we, baby? We can literally tell. It's just that we all have different habits. There's nothing wrong with it, but I can tell when a black person stays and a white person stays. There might be times you can't, but it's certain stuff that's left, and that's why when they say that, yeah, that we're all, yeah, you can tell by like the hair weave, or if it's just a white person that is shedding hair and stuff, because they shed a lot. But the makeup wipes and all this is to wipe your makeup off so that you won't get all your makeup on my white towels that I got to keep washing to get it off. So this is a tip, you know, like use if you got makeup and stuff, they don't want you. That's why most of the places they don't want you sleeping in makeup so that you won't stain the sheets and stuff. So we put these little things in the room for a hint. And let me get this. Did I put it here? Or did I
So this
stick it
one
in?
is complete.
No, I ain't put no sheets in it yet. I just got to get the king sheet right there. I was showing them as I was doing
Oh,
it.
okay. Hello, everyone.
Mhm. And these are floor mats. They a little bit rougher than regular towels, and they look like a big hand towel, but they floor mats. Don't A lot of people I come, they dry off with these. These are floor mats. This is for you to step on the out the tub or the shower to step on the ground. They're not towels, even though most people use them. I just want you to know if you do use them, that's the designated place. I ain't saying other towels ain't being used in other spaces, but floor towels are designated towels for you to step on. So don't use the floor towel, okay? That's my floor mat. Hold on. Mm-mm. That's gonna be 7 C's. And here's my kitchen set, my kitchen towel. And sometimes sometimes I just put big hand towels. Sometimes people put sponges, and some owners of Airbnb don't provide you with soap and stuff. It just depends on what that guest wants to give their people as an amenity. Remember, I told you they're called amenities. I'll put that in here. Let me see. Is this my baby? Where's that big sheet I had? I thought it was rolled here. Did you take something out and put it in the bag? I had the king sheet right here. No? Okay. Let me see where I stuck my king sheet. Is this it? No, this is. I need this anyway. So here is a queen sheet. It's over here under this chair. I done buried it. It's under this stuff on the chair. Oh, did I get 4 hand towels? Let me get my 4 hand towels. Where's the bath cloths that you found?
Right there.
On top? Okay. And this is,
And those
let me make sure.
twins are in that pillowcase.
hmm Well, this is El Matador. This one has a king and two queens. And then a lot of these people, they'll pile in these bunk beds. Let me tell y'all something. All y'all that rent Airbnbs, complain to the owners. Let me tell you something. They want to pile as many guests in their units and houses and stuff so that they can charge you more money when you say 8 guests, 6 guests. But what they don't do is pay the cleaners for them extra guests. They will pile. We'll go in there. They build these inmate bunk beds and stuff so they can get more people, but they won't pay us for bunk beds. The worst thing is to have to climb up there and make a queen size bunk bed or a bunk bed, especially when they nail it in the wall. They think we acrobats. That's work itself, just making a bunk bed. You ever tried to make a bunk bed? So tell these people, I try to pay my people a little bit more with bunk beds because I know the trouble, but they need to pay more because they're telling you they'll trick you and you'll go get an Airbnb and it'll say it has all these rooms and really it's just a bunch of bunk beds. One, two. It's just a bunch of bunk beds, and they just want to. They want you to. They want. Here's my king. They want you, and the kings are more heavier. So you got. I got kings, queens, and twins. Those are like my sheet sets. But them bunk beds, honey. I ain't got no garbage bags in this one. I must have. But they want you to. They want you to go pay all that money, and they trying to make money, but they don't want to pay the cleaner. I'm coming, baby. I'm making my amenity bag because my garbage bags. My garbage bags for the kitchen wasn't in there, so I put what I have to provide out of my pocket. What I pay is paper towels, tissue, garbage bags, and one of my other places I provide paper towels, tissue, garbage bags, soaps, and shampoos. It just depends on the deal that you make with the owner. So it depends on the deal. These are little waste bags that you make with the owner. And so when you run a business, this is how you start getting your here go one baby, your supplies. I mean, this is how you write stuff off. And here's my laundry bag. So imagine I have to carry these around. So imagine you got 50 of these.
This is El Matt.
Yeah, this is El Matador.
Gotcha.
And that's why it's good. A lot of the men don't like to say they do the cleaning company because it seems girlish, but that's why they come in, they carry and they lift the bags and stuff like that. But women, we do it all the time. And like I say, I look at it as my exercise, my gym. So let me get this.
Well, I challenge a man that says, girl, come do it. Come follow me.
Exactly. People don't know how hard it is running a cleaning business. 1, 2. I'm counting my towels out. I'm doing my next room. 3. Oh, I found some more bath cloth. See, my laundry girl, she come and I don't be particular with her because sometimes she be finished. Most of the time when we finish, sometimes we're at the laundry till 1 o'clock in the morning. Last time she was at the laundry mat at almost 2 o'clock in the morning. So when I first started this business, it's been some years. It's been, I really, it's been a lot. It's been a lot of sacrifices. I used to have to take work and Papa leaves. There's times I was finna walk away because it's strenuous. And then when you work so hard, I've had white women who ran cleaning businesses jip me out of hundreds of dollars. They'll act like, oh, you didn't wipe this part. So when you ain't wipe that part, they don't want to pay you for the whole thing, which you can take them to court, but then you have to have money to take them to court. So they don't really regulate cleaning a lot. That's why you see a lot of the Mexicans and stuff in cleaning. But the Mexicans, they work it together as a group and they making lots of money. So they'll take the lower pay. It's a challenge to me because I know my worth and I'm not going to work so much for crumbs because as black people we don't move like the Mexicans do or the Hispanic. They will pile together and get something done and they'll divide the money and they understand. I got a bag. You could just sit in here. I ain't missing nothing. I found the bath cloths too. But baby, I was telling them how these Mexicans be killing it and they don't regulate it because they can do whatever. It's like if one don't do it, they go in there like 5 or 6 of them in a day. But if you do it, you can make over 1,000 a day together. But we got to start thinking as a unit. Yep, that's what this is. That y'all seen my videos before. We all decided to live together, and we're working together to build stuff. So everybody is trying to work. We are cleaning, but we're working on different ventures. I have the nonprofit. Shout out to the nonprofit that we have, Akiva Lawn United Inc. And I'm going to be out here. We're going to be going and having a homeless food drive, hopefully soon. 1, 2, 3. My rags, and you know, it's my way of giving back. A lot of the homeless people know me here. A lot of people know me because I used to go down there to the homeless place and I used to try to get them women I see out here prostituting. We know what's up. We from the streets. And I tell them, hey, you want to come work with me for a day? Instead of working that way. And I have some of them that I'm gonna go get. I have to make sure that they not high a lot. Sometimes when I come up there, they know that I know that they high or whatever. And then I have, certain people I help. I had to get rid of certain homeless people because some of them are not trying to help themselves. Some people just want to do drugs and move around, and or they want to work to do drugs. Like I've come across helping them. They come to work, white people. Baby, do I not empower them? I try to help. I help anybody work. We all in this together. That's why I built the nation is for us. Doesn't mean as a nation we don't work, but the nation is for us. But I still will hire and stuff, despite of what people think of me. But
Of course.
I treat them, buy them lunch and stuff, and those was some of the good ones and some of the worst ones. And I have a couple of Mexicans now and stuff. So it's a lot of people out here in the real world that's working every day that knows what's going on with society, and a lot of them are trying to change and help. But a lot of the white people, they know that too, and they try to take advantage. They know as Black people we're gonna help. I kept having them calling me, asking me for money, and then by the time I paid them, next thing you know, they not showing back up for work because they done drugged up all their money. So I had to learn to not pay on Saturday, on Friday, because then my main days is Saturday. That's when everybody checking in. And a lot of people on the weekends is going to be checking in and out. And so I had to learn not to pay them on Friday because they get high and stuff. And then I don't have no workers that Saturday. And then they know this business is demanding. And so what they'll do is not go to work, and then they'll call, oh, Miss Tina, I'm so sorry, I got sick. I'm sick. I'm sick. That is when you hear a lot of homeless people say sick, that's code word that they're on detox. A lot of them are on meth. And so when they can't get their meth, they'll say that they're sick. And so a lot of times I was paying people the same day so that they can have money. I've done a lot of stuff to try to help our people. And I learned that I'm talking about Black and white. My Black people, they sometimes be the worst. Y'all are the worst complainers. Y'all are most ungrateful to other Black people. You treat other Black people and small growing Black businesses like you do, like the white people do. Most of you Black people don't understand business or don't appreciate Black people getting out here, going through the racism, doing everything they could to provide a job too. And we are so ungrateful with people. Or some of our Black people don't know how to build a corporation, a company. If you can go and put on your suit and tie and wake up every day, if you had another job, it's like we're proud to work for these white companies. And because, like me, a small business, I don't have the suit and the tie and all that corporate office to show you, which I'm getting there. You don't respect what I'm giving. I pay when you go to these big corporations out here that pay their cleaners. I paid my cleaners. I was paying till they just gave a raise. I was paying my cleaners more. But nobody's seen that. I have Black people that come across, they're not grateful for the opportunity, that I'm not hounding you, I'm not drug testing you. I just want you to go clean. You clean in a beautiful place. You can see the beach, play your music, um, do your couple of hours, do 1 or 2 rooms, and be gone. You can make 140 a day, and 140 a day adds up to 600 something a week. That's just a couple of hours a day. It's really part-time, but it's just a little strenuous. But we don't think. I've had, I almost walked away at the worst because I'm like, our people are so sad, so sad. But I still be trying to have hope in us. I still be trying to have give us a little bit of hope. But y'all, let me tell you something. When y'all working for Black businesses that's just starting, I'm looking for. Oh, I put it here. When y'all working for black businesses that just start and give people a break, that's just trying. Be proud that you're not sitting at a job where people are being racist towards you and doing stuff to you. You know, our people, my people, they really showed me how they ain't appreciate nothing. They didn't appreciate nothing that I had tried to build. And then what they kept wanting is more and more. Then they want to figure out, what am I making? They look at the paperwork or want to see how much I'm getting paid so they can compare what I'm paying them like it's a competition. You don't do that at the white man job. When y'all working at these white men's jobs, they making billions and millions a year off of that, not doing nothing. Half of these white owners of these businesses don't even know what the job consists of, but they want you to work. But then we get together with each other. We know how hard it is for each other, and we'll make it harder on each other. You know. So that's just a little something. Hold on, one, two. That's just a little something to think about when it comes down to black businesses and stuff, you know. When you going into a black business, and some of our black businesses, the reason why I try to be good, no, I ain't got a restaurant or nothing, but some of our black businesses, we need to do better with how we do. Everybody told me it's like, oh, you can't fuss at the workers. Well, I figure we all here, they want to be what it is. You know what it we know what's going on. Yeah, you know how I talk. They want you to treat them like white people treat. They want the respect. Where's my handbook? This and that. White people did all that to make you feel important. When at the end of the day, you'll work at these jobs, and then when it's time to come around for a raise, you get a little bit. They start you off with this high income, but then you notice each year you don't get nothing but maybe a dollar, 75 cents, a dime, a quarter. I've been there. That's why I do this. I make more money and I can handle my money because how it's a trick with W 2s is that they go ahead and pay taxes to the government. That's how the government stays alive. That is not how working work. They just all decided that they're going to do a treaty together. All the corporations decided that, well, we can just go get some. They're gonna get together and they all gonna require W-2s. That's just like the vaccines. Remember how certain businesses required and certain didn't because the government put stipulations. That's how W-2s work. But if you go ahead and work for yourself, if everybody started doing contracts with the government and everything, you pay your taxes when you get ready. We don't understand that there's a fine line between W-2s and contract. The same job you're doing, that damn job can contract out to you, and then you could pay your own taxes when you get ready. It'd be between you and the IRS when you pay your taxes. That's LLCs, that's businesses, that's corporations. A lot of us can get together and form a corporation of workers and then go to McDonald's and like, hey, you want to hire one of my contractors? We really need to step away from them doing this W-2. To us, we think it's easy, it's all cool. And then because they came up with W-2s, the banks say, well, before I give you a loan, I want to see how much money you making. And you're like, well, how am I going to prove it? Well, do you got a W-2? No, well, you can't get it's a way of redlining, and it's bullshit. Excuse me, it's bullshit. We really need to be contracted out like it used to be. This system of America has certain ways that we think is normal, we think is right, but it's a way of robbing you. We should not have our W-2s and that's because it's prepaying taxes taken out to a country who is not protecting us. And this is to all our black people and you white people who want to help. But we need to start looking at how are they always in our pockets and how can you get them out your pocket and start working for yourself. It'll be a time we start walking away from these restaurants and walking away from all this BS. We won't have to worry about how they treat us. They won't have the power to treat us like we ain't nothing. If we stop giving ourselves to them, they won't have that power. If we stop giving ourselves to them, they wouldn't have the power to treat us the way that they do. But we constantly give ourselves to them. This is my twin sheets. So if we just stop giving ourselves to them and start making them treat us like we are business people because they got your birth certificate, you're in the business and you don't know it. So it's time to really, if a lot of black people stop walking away and stop doing W-2s and start turning in 1099s, like, hey, and then they do it so that they can control your money. Now, when you got a W-2, you working for a W-2, so you are giving them access to how they want to divide your money and who they gonna pay out. That's child support. that's garnishing your wages for these stupid bill collectors who already millionaires and all that stuff. We can put a stop to a lot of stuff if we listen to each other and really sit down and think. It's time that if we did it a nationwide boycott, like, hey, I'm gonna send you a W-2 because I'm gonna need my money. I'm gonna need you could say, hey, I'm gonna send you a W-2, a 1099. I mean, yeah, a W-9. I'll send you a W-9. A W-9 and a W-2 is different. A W-9 is what you fill out when you're a contractor or when you just pay into your LLC or individual. A W-2 is when they're controlling it. So we need to get rid of W-2s because you're basically telling this company is getting their taxes paid ahead with you working and your money, and you think it's normal. They have normalized stealing from you without you knowing it. And then paying they racist politics, paying they racist people. So we really got to get out of the W-2s. And then and a lot of us that work for ourselves, a lot of us that work for ourselves, you need to stop writing off everything in taxes. You got to show that your business is making money so that now that the banks don't want a W-2, no, boo, here's my tax papers. It shows what my company makes each year. I'm just learning this year. So this is what I'm practicing this year. Well, I actually learned it last year. So I'm going to put it into more practice this year. Don't write off everything. We get parts of how these white people have been handling corporations and businesses for a while. We get little parts of it. Don't write off everything. That's for the white people. They avoid taxes because they got to pay millions of dollars. Don't write off everything. I might have to pay a couple of thousand in taxes, and that's just the way the U.S. is. I'm paying rent to be on their land because they don't take care of me as a citizen. But I'm paying taxes to do that. And when I pay my taxes, I'm just making sure. This is my other amenity bag with the soap and stuff. We paying our taxes, but we're not getting the benefits of a citizen. So why should we keep paying taxes? When you go to work, you're not working. You're going in a contract agreement. When you're a W-2, W-9, you're going in a contract agreement. We don't realize that. All you're doing is agreeing to work for this amount of money. But when you do a W-2, you're saying, I'm agreeing to work for this amount of money, and I want you to take out all my taxes, and I want you to be able to anybody I owe, you have the right to go ahead and take the money I work for, and you mail it to them. And then that way they get in, and now they go to courts, and these businesses go to courts, and next thing you know, you got a judgment, and you at work, they don't even want you, your money, your check garnished. Child support, bill collectors and stuff. It's a trick. Why should they have access to pay your bills? You grown. You pay your bills when you want to. Why the hell you need a master to pay your bills? It's a trick. That same W-2 contract, you could do a W-9 contract, meaning, hey, this is the social security number or the EIN, the business number. I want you to put this income under, and I handle my taxes my damn self. I don't need you. And see, what you don't know about a lot of these companies, they got us working as W-2s when these big dogs are working under contract. So they don't have to be subjected to that mess. You're not subjected to where somebody else controls your paycheck before you get it. And then you got bills and you got to look. Then we playing this game with the solar, with the power companies. We all need to start trying to generate ways to save money, start getting generators, electric or whatever, solar powers, and cutting off our lights. We're going to have to make a sacrifice. We have been boycotting comfortably. When our people boycotted back then and made changes, they walked for years when they boycotted the bus. They wasn't fucking comfortable. The soles of their shoes was cut off. They couldn't even get the stuff they needed. When our people boycotted, they wasn't comfortable when they were getting hit on in a restaurant just because they chose not to fight back. We keep saying we ain't our ancestors, but I'd be damned if we ain't. We got to start. They know we not our ancestors, so they done tricked us. Here, baby, here go the other bag. I think I put everything in it. I got the bath mats. I put the bath yeah, I put the amenities in there. Uh-huh. I put both bags I was showing on the camera. Then when we bring it here, this is an orange bag to put the dirty stuff. But it's a trick. It's a trick to get you to let them have control over your own finances. And then it's a trick when you sign your birth certificate that they get to make the money and put it on a Wall Street and make money off of it. And they're making millions of dollars off of us. And we don't know, because in our mind, it's normal to go ahead and sign and give the people your ID and tell you want a W-2. It's normal because these companies have took it on so they can control you as a slave master. So when they all agree, it looks like, hey, you can't go get a job, nobody do it. But if we as people, black and white, push back, say no more W-2s, we're not going to keep feeding the government who's feeding the Ukraine people who don't care about black people. We're not going to keep feeding the government who's taking all that money out of our checks and sending it to Israel because they think Israel should have billions of dollars. But the people who still working here, who's descendants of people who worked for free and whose land was stolen, don't get nothing. It's bullshit. And we need to wake up. I walked away from my corporate job. I worked at the TV station, mass control engineer. I could sit there, drink my coffee, and not pay nobody no damn attention. I can mingle with the whites. I was there. You go look at my Facebook page, goes way back. I worked to the corporate lunches, baby, when we wasn't out in corporate. We used to have that little, all of this and all this, it's cute. But that didn't, when I had to realize you ain't giving me no trinkets. This should be anybody should have access to good food and nice music. Then when you go, it's all white. When we went to his last Christmas party, which they still tried to help, they tried to make us comfortable, but I think it helped. It was a shock to them. When Quincy was last working for the company that we're cleaning for now, he was working as a construction worker. And I told him, baby, no, tell him we're going to be cleaning. And can we clean? So as he was working for them, we got in, they gave us a construction clean because they liked the Quincy. Right now we're working with them. But when we showed up at the company Christmas party, who was the only specs there? Him and another dude was the only black people who worked for the whole company. And they don't realize it until it's in their face. And you could tell that the owners in them felt so bad. They kept coming to our table and it was so uncomfortable. We were dressed up, and you know how we do it with black people. We come in looking exotic and they all white. And then we taking the show, everybody looking, and we got people you got the white people that were standing near our tables, trying to talk to us. And what else?
We looking all black.
Yeah, and I told them.
We sticking out.
We would stick out because we were the only black people there. Then they rent these restaurants that they got enough money to rent the restaurants because to give you a little bit of Christmas party. See, we think as in people that's something that is good for us, but they're enjoying their money. We're they're giving out prizes and stuff. And then when I was there, it was other white people that was complaining like they were black, saying every year we come here, I don't get nothing. But yet they still at a higher position than us. They still making hundreds of thousands a year.
He gave me his shit.
Yeah. He gave it, and that's why I say we all in this together, black and white, but there's different levels that black people have to go through because of the racism. But they told us the other day they've been giving us work, and that's what we have to do. We don't need to be scared to be ourselves, and we don't have to be mean or whatever. We can tell the truth, and we go out in everyday life and we're with each other every day. It's the governmental officials and the rich people who are playing puppet master to all of us that's seeing each other every day. We don't see these rich motherfuckers. The white people don't see them and the black people don't see them. All we see is the programs they put before our eyes. The program to tell white people to be scared of black people, and the program to tell black people you're not nothing and you should be inferior to white people. That is the whole program, so that the white people at the top can still live comfortably, the ones who don't even live here in America, and then a couple of the black people who kind of made it in to make it look like it's everybody is okay. It's just that you're not working hard enough to look at this black person. But reality hit them, this company, when they noticed like, dang, and it probably was the first year that we that they ever had somebody black or ever in their entire company. And then you had the people just standing there trying to make it like not comfortable, but then it's really uncomfortable because you have a bunch of white people there. Then you got the white people that was telling the jokes. Quincy didn't even get the joke. You had the drunk white people like, hey, Quincy, what drink you gonna get? And he was like, what, Hennessy or something? And I think they said, is it whatever Quincy said. And they were like, yeah, see, I said, Quincy, you don't catch that? They over there saying what the black people going to drink because they think we drink Hennessy. Mind you, I didn't drink. I was sitting there like this, looking at all of them. Because I went to show him, because at one point we get submerged in our life of white people. As black people, we get these jobs, we're around, we get a good job, we surrounded around majority of white people. We might have one or two black people, and that's what Quincy was. You get in and I was there when I was in corporate. You get caught in your life because you're mixed with them. That becomes your culture. So in your culture, you don't see white people being racist because the white people around you are okay. But when you take it to a bigger field, then that's when the real racism comes out. When we was in there, baby, wasn't they? Remember I told you when we caught the little jokes when they were asking you what you were drinking and stuff like that.
Yes.
And what did you say? What they say?
They say you drinking Hennessy. I'm like, no, I ain't drinking Hennessy.
See? But that was them. See, you have the racist ones, and they all work together, and they don't want nobody to know that other white people are racist. They get embarrassed because they know what's out here. They know the racism, the stigmatism. So they rather hide their racist people instead of call them out.
I was drinking what
He
they
drink
drink,
Bullet.
Belay bourbon.
Yeah,
Everybody
Belay. He
Kentucky
drink
whiskey.
Kentucky. He was
I
drinking
was
that, the
drinking that. They
Belay.
were like, what?
And yeah, they didn't think he knew nothing
Like,
about
no,
that.
man, I drink this.
It's a lot that
Drink
they
what
done
y'all
gave
drink.
this thing of a privilege. They put money on top, gave themselves money, and then they got us thinking you ain't worked hard enough. So since you ain't worked hard enough, you don't have this money, you don't have the privilege to eat this or drink this. How do you know about this? Ain't you poor? You shouldn't be able to sacrifice enough money. The prices that we are living in today are not prices for us to help. This is not how it has to be. It's like that because they want to make sure they can leave you out. Don't you get it? They want to make sure they can leave you out. Like I said, you see, that's my garage. I put the screen up. I got coolers. That's my bot bucket. Sometimes I bring the coolers when I bring ices and waters and try to make sure my people are thirsty. Because I remember working in restaurants, and when I worked in a restaurant, when I first, when y'all first, well, us that worked in restaurants from the hood, you ever went to work hungry, and then you got to cook all this food? It was like slavery, motherfucking times. I was young. When you glad you get a job and then you gotta wait 2 weeks and then the job don't even give you no food, they don't pay you. They say, oh, you can get some food with a discount, but motherfucker, I just started work. I ain't got no work, no, no money. And how am I gonna get food on a discount if I ain't got no money? I remember many a days working in restaurants hungry. So what we did, black people, we sneak fries. We the fries be how we sneak fries, and then we hoping that the cook is black, so the cook can sneak somebody some food. Was that not the same thing as slavery? It makes no sense to go to a restaurant that will throw food away and then you got to go to work hungry, and it's still like that. And then it's not only that you're working for them and they making millions of dollars, but then they won't even give you a free meal or a discount, so they can still take back the money that they had that you working for, and they making millions. It's enough out here for all of us. I got my daughter fired from her restaurant job because I told her what better. She was mad with me, but I was trying to show her use your energy to do some better. Sometimes we gotta work restaurants. I'm not saying nothing wrong with it, but understand what you're doing. It's enough of us. We create our own restaurant. Hey Kathy, I see your comment. Have your own laundry and stuff, honey. Look like my garage threw up laundry. Let me give you another glimpse. Y'all can go over here and see. See, this is all our equipment down here. More equipment, bikes. You see my thing over there? I gotta clear it out. I done made my own path. I done covered up my own path for getting to my desk, and all this laundry, bags and bags. That's that. This is dirty laundry for just this week. Yeah, we're gonna do the before and after, so y'all really gotta see. But shout out to the United Empires of Akebelon. Go to www.theunitedempiresofakebelon.com. Donate, because there is some property and some structures that we're trying to buy for ours. Yes, we peeped out some like this. So go in there, check out our website. We're gonna be revamping it, but donate. But y'all have a blessed day. I'm getting ready to go clean these condos. All the nation members, I'm gonna jump on Zoom. We probably only gonna do one session. Jump on, speak, and let the day be gone. Because I've been working. I think we got another full in weekend again, and then we're gonna be in Vegas. Shout out to Pride Bentley, Kathy, Beatzilla, Charlie, Melody, Keisha, Lynn, Black Love, Caven, all of you. Shout out to you all. And y'all have a blessed day.